Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Case TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of trailer to pick up and deliver. I believe I have this configured with the high saddle, right? Loading crane, and no. I have it on the low saddle. I need it with the high saddle, because we are going to go out there and pick up a monstrous drilling pipe thing, rig, whatever. And I forgot to mark it. Oil drill disassembly. That's the one. Oil rig, salvage semi-trailer, saddle highest required. Okay, we are going to activate that. We are going to get this done. It's a pretty straight shot. I don't anticipate a lot of issues. The last one I did in Alaska, there were some issues just because there were some narrower roads and things. There might be some uphill something in the snow, but I think it'll be basically fine. And then we're going to come back the exact same way, but then go around. So I'll mark that path when I get there. Hurry on, pointed north. Take your screen captures. That's how I'm going to get there. And let's get going. Oh, boy, I get to put my beacons on. I didn't have the 4 beacons, just the double beacons. I get to put my beacons on when I'm hauling the heavy load, the wide load. Makes everything go faster when you got the beacons on. I am using mud/snow tires. And so the roads can be a little slippery. This thing's got plenty of weight, so it doesn't do too bad on the icy roads. About a normal force, as the physicists call it. But still, it can sometimes be a challenge for some things. The roads in Alaska are not as bad as the roads in some other places, so I'm pretty confident that I don't need chain tires with these vehicles here in Alaska. I've driven around a bit in Alaska. I went far enough to discover all of the roads in Alaska, and I played on my own. Whereas I've been to Tamir, just a couple of miles down the road to Tamir, and spent a lot of time, went completely through Michigan once before I started to play through, but everything after Alaska is going to be blind, almost completely blind from this point forward in Alaska, and everything in Tamir except a couple miles is blind, and I've never looked at anything after that. In person, I've never played it. I've watched people's videos, so I guess it's not completely blind. It's blind, but spoiled. No spoilers. I have spoilers. It's blind, but I have spoilers. And last section of the stream, last YouTube episode, I got to show off how really poorly I can drive. Hitting the wrong buttons. It's not so much driving, it's just video game playing. Hitting it wrong, pressing the wrong pedals, pressing the wrong buttons on the controller. Getting myself mixed up, whether I'm steering right or left. So, yeah, that kind of thing. Attach the trailer. And now we are going to take this big honker. I'm going to stop the engine. I will lay out the path, which is almost exactly the same path that I got here. Come here, cut across here. I'm not going to go down by the water. I'm going to stay on the nice wide roads. And as you can see from the drive down here, this should not be difficult at all. I'm not going to go through the back way there. I'm just going to stick to the main road here. Oops. Follow along. And there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There's your path. Take your screenshots if you want to know how to get there. I am a little disappointed. There is one trailer on the map that I cannot delete. Normally 100%, I try to, not only do I do all the tasks and all the contests and all the contracts, but I try to explore all of the map. Obviously, I want to get all the upgrades, but I want to explore all the map. I want to sell all the trailers that I can sell, delete the trailers I can't sell, drain the inventory, use all the up all the temporary inventory, because sometimes warehouses only have temporary cargo. In Michigan, there's one map where drilling equipment, they only have one. If they only have one of something, I'll try to get it from there for the task. Otherwise, I'll just get it later and delete it. So everything is scorched earth when I'm done with the place. However, certain compromises have to be made. This map, it has a trailer that's part of a contest that you cannot delete. Even once you do the contest, you never can sell trailers, but you cannot delete the trailer either. It never even, you can't even find the trailer. It shows up on the map as gray, but you can't get it white. Not sure what I'm talking about. See, it's this service trailer here. These I've gotten close enough to discover. This one I've gotten close enough to discover. I can sell it. I can delete it. This one here, it's gray forever. I can't get close enough to discover it, and since I can't discover it, I can't sell it. I could attach to it, and I can winch to it, but I can't actually discover it. That's kind of weird. But there's nothing I can do about it. Just like I cannot scout every pixel on this map like I could on all the Michigan maps, because there's places across the shore, across the ocean, that you can't possibly get to unless they put airplanes in the game. Airplanes that can haul around that trailer. Probably a mod or something, but I'm not going to install a mod. This is a vanilla game, no mods. A basic best way of getting around here. A basic playthrough, not hard mode. There's no such thing as easy mode, but no new game plus stuff. Just a basic playthrough, basic career. Trying to take this turn, keep being mindful of not getting the trailer hooked on the guardrail or on the pole that I just went by. And I think the best way of doing that now is going to attach a winch to the back end and pull it towards that trailer. Pull that to the pole. Just swing it around. Which I can't see from there. Oh, nice. That's very nice. Okay. Let's use a different winch point then, shall we? Now I'm risking it tipping over, but I got to get it around a little, somehow get it around that. The idea is to keep it from catching on the guardrail. It's as much as I can. And I think it may very well touch on the guardrail. Oh, maybe I can avoid it. Ah, look at that, beautiful. Now I just have to get my tractor back up on the road. There we go. That is probably the hardest part of this trip. Making that sharp turn. Had lots of adventures so far this stream. If you're watching on YouTube, you can catch it all live. Twitch.tv/RollCageTV. Links in the description as well as on my About page. SnowRunner is streamed on Twitch every Sunday afternoon starting at 12:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is half past midnight UK time. Your time zones may vary. Come, chat! Fill up the chat box. Well, let me amend that. Don't spam the chat box, but come and join everyone else in adding chat. I made a joke once about filling the chat box. That was a mistake. Yeah, come chat. I appreciate it. Had a bunch of chatters earlier in stream. Not many people are chatting now. Oh, no. Let's be a little smarter about that. But, yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, this is a stream replay. It's a public stream replay. You do it live, not edited. If mistakes happen, you get to see them all happen. You get to see me try to recover from them. And, yeah, it can be entertaining sometimes. Watch failure. I'm getting a battery warning on my my phone, so let me pull this in and then plug that back in. I got the plug sitting right here because I figured that would happen. But first, I'm going to have to get to sing. Something like that. And the vehicle could stop at any time. Much appreciated between you and me. I'm a little sad to see the Lucille, that was the name? Lucille leave. I guess she's needed elsewhere. That's what I call the platform, Lucille. It's lonely out here. I bet it is. Don't need to know any more information than that. Okay, stop the engine. Oh, I forgot to put my beacons on. That's why I had such a hard time around that corner. Okay. Well, that was pretty easy, actually. Let's see what other contracts there are now. Join spare parts ×4. Okay. And I have a trailer store right there, but, what kind of trailer is this? Scout fuel carrier. Yeah, that doesn't help me out. I have another Zix trailer over here, which I left over here out of the way for anything that I could do convenient. Join spare parts ×4, I would have to overload it. I don't have a trailer. Oh, wait, but I can get a trailer right there. I can get the trailer I need right there. And this is an actual service trailer that I could grab and sell to the service trailer store. Right, this service trailer I can pick up. Yes. So, from this vehicle, I can, because I couldn't get rid of the other vehicle, let's grab this service trailer. I don't think this is one for a task because it's white. We'll see. If I can't sell it, I know it's one for a task. But then we will do this Pipeline repair requires what? Oh, it's in Pedro Bay. Okay. Yep, this is the one. I'm going to activate that. I'm going to buy a small trailer so I can get the drilling spare parts. Then I'm going to come out of here and come over here. And then I'll have that small trailer with me until I no longer need it. Maybe there'll be a task to chain to this. I'm not looking right now because it's a pretty quick task. No need to plan out too much in advance when it's just right around the corner here. Okay, so let's do that. Gotta back up. Turn around. My lights on. I can still go wrong. Things can still go wrong. So don't. If you're planning on lurking, don't lurk yet. Don't look away. That's the trailer to the left of me. There is the trailer that cannot be sold and cannot be deleted, unfortunately. Oh. Looking at too many things at once. Turn it down on the chat. Chat is by my side, so it's hard to... Why is this service trailer? This is not part of a contract, right? Are you sure if it's not part of a contract? I find with this vehicle, it's always best to hit the right button, correct button. When you're shifting, a lot of vehicles in this game suffer from that, but the transmission is very slow. The automatic transmission, when you go from forward to reverse, you end up going quite a bit farther forward before it actually shifts into reverse, and vice versa. So before I shift between forward and reverse, I try to remember to always hit the parking brake. And yeah, let's sell this one, but then buy this one, because I could use the repairs from the maintenance trailer. Right. And everything. Okay. Nothing else needs repairs. Then I can... Well, let's stop the engine before I do this. Not waste any fuel. Then I can refuel from the maintenance trailer. Don't need the trunk parts. Don't need service. Pull up the Zix. And nothing else. And because this is not hard mode, I can then just go ahead and sell what I just bought. And I don't lose any money for that. So it's a sneaky way of refueling and repairing. Alright, and where am I picking up the service spare parts? I'm picking them up there. I'm picking them up there and then delivering them back here. Okay, so I'm going to go back and forth and back and forth. But that's fine. And there is a trailer store there too. I could drag the trailer, but it's a scout trailer. I can't actually hitch to it. I could drag it to this trailer store, but I would rather drag it to the garage trailer store, because I don't plan on taking the scout trailer all the way over here, the scout vehicle over there. So I will drag it someplace closer to the garage on my way back. It's time to start retrieving trailers from the various maps, because I don't need them. especially on a map like this that has a garage, has 2 trailer stores, has a fuel station. There's no reason, I mean, I'm not playing in hard mode, there's no reason I need trailers scattered around. Now, some of the trailers are for tasks, so I have to be aware of that. Those you can't sell back. But those also you usually can't highlight in white. And then once you use them, they disappear on you once you deliver them. But that one was a strange exception because you didn't have to deliver that service trailer. You just had to drive the service trailer to 3 different points. You would think it would delete it after you got all 3 points. But it didn't, so kind of a bug. Oh, what am I doing? I needed to buy another trailer because I need 4 of these. That's it. I'm overloading 2 of them. Cargo management. Building spare parts. I don't like to overload too many, right? I only like to overload maybe 1, but I was supposed to buy another trailer and I forgot. So I'm gonna overload because it's pretty straight and short. Should be able to overload 2 of them. And activate the anchors, go into crane mode. Russian crane. In case you don't know, the best way to handle the Russian crane is to get it pretty much where you want it to start with, and then just use the winch. Don't try to move the crane, just move the winch, because the winch is mightier than the crane. Now let's crane view to make this a little bit easier. Making fine adjustments there. Now with this one, I'm gonna probably have to do it in 2 parts because if I drag it from here, I will bang it into the other one. So I want to make sure I load it from this area to this side. So go into winch control. And now, again, use the winch to drag it over here, keeping it from banging into the other cargo. Now, let's pull it in. Bring it around. Looks like I'm not going to have to drop it. Up a little. Fortunately, the service spare parts are pretty light. Can't pick the crane off. The drilling spare parts. Hooked on the crane. Turn. Clear? It looks like I'm clear. It's not perfect, but it should be good enough. No, the thing's stuck on there. Let's shove this forward. This is why I don't usually try to do this with more than one. Oops. Okay. Release the anchors and let's get going. Again, I really hate to do this, but it's a pretty easy road to get there. I don't mind overloading, but usually only one piece of cargo unless it's something that's easily stackable, like metal coils or something. You can stack quite a few of them in a long bed trailer, that sort of thing. But these are a little bit more challenging, but I think I'll be fine. It's a good road. It's an easy road. Oh, but you know what? I am overloaded. You know what that means? That's right. I get to use my beacons. Any chance I get to use my beacons, I've got to take it. Now, there may very well be tasks that are contracts that need to deliver to here from previous maps. I haven't double checked all that. So I might be going back to previous maps. Anything that's not Pedro Bay. That doesn't involve Pedro Bay. But let me check to see what contracts there are that do that. If there are some, then I might go ahead and do that. The one map I have to drive there, and because there is no garage there, so let's see. I don't want to save all the tough stuff for the end. I don't want to save all the cleanup stuff for the end. Dragging all the trailers back to the trailer store could take 2-3 hours or more. Could take an entire 6-hour stream if I save it all for the end. So, and I've done logging too on each map. As I finish up the map, I did the logging, so I'm not waiting till the very end to do nothing but logging. I'm trying to mix things up. No, barely. I am using a controller scheme. I usually show this off once. Settings, game settings, steering mode. I have it set to steering wheel. Even though I'm using a controller, if you look at the very last part of the last sentence there, it tells you that it will cause automatic wheel centering if this mode is used with a controller. That can make things a lot easier to steer for most occasions. Like, you're less likely to fishtail if it automatically recenters your wheel whenever you let go of the stick. Which is what it's like in every other racing game, every other driving game that auto centers. There are reasons why they would not do that in this game. There's good reasons why they wouldn't do it in this game, but when the game first came out, people complained, man, you gotta fix that steering. And it's like, well, the steering is not actually broken, it's different than the way you might be used to, so they eventually came out with a workaround that allows people to do it either way. Let's attach the winch so things aren't dangling. Stop now. Cargo management. Delivered 2 of them. Store the crane. Pack the cargo. Cargo management. And music time. I didn't have the sound up loud enough. I hear it twice because it ends just when the 20-second delay is picking up, so I get to hear it twice. So my singing is always out of sync because I don't know which is which. Anyway, yes, I will take your buckaroonies. Those are pretty easy. I should have stopped the engine before I did a bunch of that stuff. Oh, and I should also plug in my phone because it's telling me I'm about to run out of phone. If I run out of phone, then I won't have the timer. I won't know what time it is. I might just ramble on for 2-3 hours when I only want to do an hour at a time. All right, that is done. Let's see, what other tasks are there to do? We've got another 20-25 minutes or so. 15-20 minutes or so. Let's see, what are there? All the tasks are done. Right, all the tasks are done. This one is Pedro Bay, so I can't do that yet. This one I can do, oil barrel delivery. Oh, and they're picked up right there. What do I need? 5 oil barrels, so I can overload 1 set of oil barrels. That's not a problem. So I will activate that and do that right now. And then there's other ones I can do potentially as well, but I'll activate that one. Logging, I can hold off on. There's research. This is a long one. It's all here, but it's lots of pickups, lots of places, so I'm not going to worry about that until next stream, because that'll take more than a couple hours. Town supplies, I think is the same way. It's not quite so bad. Yeah, that's not so bad at all. And then the rest of those are locked. And join stuff delivery. Oh, that goes back to Northport. So that's one that involves 2 things, but it goes. Yeah, the equipment is here, but it goes back to Northport. So that will also be something that it's right near the garage though, so that'll be easy to do later. And then drilling, sawmill. This is just for consumables. Okay, so that's a pretty easy one as well. Where did they come from? They come from there. Okay. Okay, that's cool. First, I will do the barrel stuff. 6 of them. So I need a trailer, but there is a trailer store right here. And I am going to get, I guess I could get It's 6. No, it's 5 of them. Okay. If it's only 5 of them, I'll just get a small trailer and then overload one of them. The fuel barrels are pretty low. So, not the log trailer. The standard sideboard, not the semi-trailer. Sideboard trailer, that one. Okay. Start my engine. Go to the map. Lay out the path. And then remember to adjust the time. Okay, I don't know if I can get in that way. There might be a guardrail or something. Let's see. If I can get in that way, I will go that way. If there's a guardrail, I won't. I'll have to drive around. So we'll see. Oh, right. Advance the time. We are cooking now. Doing a lot more efficiently than we were earlier in the stream. Last few episodes. First 3 episodes were me failing a lot. Not getting a lot done. Now I feel like we're getting stuff done. This is the last hour of a 6-hour stream, so finishing on a high note, and then I'm gonna go eat something because all I've been eating so far today is pretzels. That's the problem with starting at noonish. I never seem to have time to eat anything before I need to start preparing for the stream, so I end up eating pretzels. Because I'm an old retired guy. It's not like I get up at crack of dawn every day. Where's the turnoff? There. Yeah, I can get there, no problems. I'm not loaded with anything, so this should be even easier. Unless there's a wall. Which it looks like there's a gap in the wall. I don't know this, any of this map well enough to know. Okay, there is a log, but there is not a log. Horn warning. Still didn't knock the thing over. Which way am I going to get out of here? I'll make sure I'm facing the right way. If I'm going to overload, I don't want to have to turn around while I'm overloaded. So let's stop this briefly. Where am I going? There. Okay. This should be easy peasy. And here and... Do I take the bridge this way and around, or do I take... Yeah, I guess I take this bridge and around. That's a pretty easy road, I think. A little bit of a turn here, but shouldn't be an issue. Service hub, and again I'm not going to take the shortcut around. I'm going to just go ahead and make a nice wide turn here because I will be overloaded. And I could cut through at any point there and just drive up the airstrip probably, but all right, pointing north, there is my path, and I hate that it does that. You have to like highlight something else So you can unhighlight your vehicle sometimes. All right, there's the path. Take your screenshots now. We're gonna go, oh, pick up the stuff. We're picking up right here, that's one. Pull up close to the pickup spot. So I can winch that extra one into behind the truck pretty easily. Okay, should be good. Cargo mode, put 2 in the trailer. Put 2 on the truck. Put 1 on the loading platform. And that makes 5. Activate the anchors. Open up the crane, which far enough away is not going to be an issue. Russian crane, get it basically where you want it, and then just use the winch. These are pretty light, but anything heavy like metal beams or, God forbid, a container, this is the way to go about doing it. Not try to use the crane itself to lift it, because the crane is too weak. So use the winch. You don't necessarily want it to get too far forward, because it can balance between the two. Oh, that's just about perfect. Okay. And I will pinch it. Which way is down? Right. I never remember that. Pulling the slack. Slowly pulling the slack. Okay, good. Nice and pinched. We will restore the anchors, and we will continue on our path. Oh, the beacons are on. I forgot to turn them off. That's okay. We're still overloaded. Because when we're carrying stuff illegally overloaded, we definitely want to make sure we put our beacons on to warm all the, fine state patrollers. Hey, I know I'm overloaded, but I got my beacons on. That's okay. Makes everything okay, right? Sure, buddy, sure. Would you step out of the cab for a minute? We're fine. We're fine. No problems. I've done this trip before, just recently, so I know there's nothing difficult is here. Once I get this over there, I think it's going to be time to end the stream and end the YouTube episode. If you're watching on Twitch, though, stick around. I'm going to see if there's someone to raid. I did have someone to raid yesterday, so we'll see if there's someone to raid. So don't leave me if you're on Twitch. But YouTube, I'm going to get this delivered. And then I think I'm going to be signing off. YouTube channel, youtube.com/@RollCageTV, where you can find 13 videos a week posted. I've got SnowRunner every weekday at noon, U.S. Central Time. I have Civilization 6 every weekday at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time. And then on the weekends I have racing. I have Dirt Rally 2 Saturdays at noon. Most Saturdays, occasionally. It's occasionally there's only 4. If there's more than one Saturday in a month, one of them might be skipped. And then on the weekends at 6 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, is Grid Legends right now. So, but lots of other content on there. I even have some Minecraft, a very large Minecraft Let's Play. I have a ton of Dirt Rally. I've got Dirt 5. I've got gravel. I've got stuff I can't remember. TTLMN 3. I just wrapped up not terribly long ago. Tons of stuff. Some Age of Empires 2. Tons and tons of content. So if you want content, you got content. It's all live stream and then really lightly edited, basically just be right back screens chopped out for YouTube. So that's my vibe. What you see is what you see is what you vibe. What I vibe. What I vibe is what you see, something like that. Which is basically just rambling on about nothing in particular. Not completely paying attention to the game I'm playing. But you know, I try hard. I try hard with what I've got. Alright. That's why it's called Try Hard Racing. He does the best he can with what he's got. Trademark. Alright. Stop it here. I can stop the engine. Yes, that'll detach the thing automatically. I can even restore the crane after doing that. I can... No, not load. This is where I'm delivering the cargo, right? Is this not where I'm delivering the cargo? This is where I'm delivering the cargo. Okay, good. Oil bills times 5. Okay, well now I have to delete that. Remove cargo. Not that. Not that. None of those. That one. Mistake! Okay, delivering the oil barrels. No cargo to load. Unloading cargo. Oh, I gotta... No. Can I not? Because I'm... What? Oil barrels. That is what I'm carrying, right? What? Oil barrels times 5. And I'm carrying... Why is it always something? Okay, I'll take this one off of here. I did pack everything, right? Yeah, it came packed. No cargo to unload? What? What do you mean no cargo to unload? This is fuel. This is not oil barrels. I picked up the wrong thing. I was at the right place, but I can get two different things? Oh, I picked up the wrong thing. I'm so sad. Was just saying, oh, this will be easy peasy. I'll actually end this stream on a high note, getting a couple of things delivered during this stream. Yeah, right. No. No. Does anything need oil barrels? Stop this engine. Stop the engine. Is there anything here that needs oil barrels? If not, I'm just going to have to delete it all. No. 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 I can't even highlight. Oh, that's because they're done. Fuel. Something that needs fuel. Anything needs fuel. My mouth is literally open right now. In disbelief. Nothing needs fuel. Not unless there's something at Pedro Bay that needs fuel, and I'm not bringing them from here. There we go. Have a nice day. Well, folks, that is, I hate to say, almost typically. Make sure my beacons are off. Turn off my beacons. I don't deserve beacons. That is going to do it, folks. Unsurprisingly, if you're watching on Twitch, again, stick around. I'll find someone to raid. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this episode. The next episode will be out the next weekday afternoon at 12 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. or 1800. We all deserve bacon. Did I just say deserve bacon instead of deserve better? We all deserve bacon. If I had some now, I'd make it. Yes, YouTube. Next episode, weekday, noon, 6 p.m., depending on your time zone. Twitch, stick around for a raid. I hope you have a great evening, great night, great morning, great afternoon, great whenever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, enjoy the drive. All right, Twitch, stick around, YouTube. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.